Good morning. So the theme for this year's Future Preachers Training Camp was going the extra mile. And that got me thinking, can we go the extra mile serving Jesus? And I'm not sure if that's a question any of you guys have had. But today I'll try to share the answer with you in these few minutes I have. So first, to answer this question, I'm going to break it down into 3 separate questions. First, what exactly does it mean to go the extra mile? Second, can we still serve Jesus? And third, if so, how can we serve Jesus? So first, what does it mean to go the extra mile? To me, going the extra mile means sacrifice. And Mark 14:3-9 mentions a really good example of going the extra mile. So to give you some context about what's going on in Mark 14, the chief priests and scribes are trying to find Jesus so that they can arrest him and kill him. So he's currently in Bethany when this happens, so I'm going to read that passage and then talk about it a little bit. While he was in Bethany at the home of Simon the leper, and reclining at the table, there came a woman with an alabaster vial of very costly perfume of pure nard, and she broke the vial and poured it over his head. But some were indignantly remarking to one another, "Why has this perfume been wasted? For this perfume might have been sold for over 300 denarii, and the money given to the poor." And they were scolding her. But Jesus said, "Let her alone. Why do you bother her? She has done a good deed to me, for you always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me. She has done what she could. She has anointed my body beforehand for the burial. Truly, I say to you, wherever the gospel is preached, what this woman has done shall be spoken of in memory of her." So John 12 reveals that she was the sister of Lazarus, which makes this a lot more special. But the perfume she used was worth over 300 denarii. Now, I know most of you don't know what that is, but back then, the average worker made about 1 denarii a day. So 300 was almost a year's worth of salary for them. That was a big amount of money. And she was willing to pour over his head. So can we go the extra mile and follow Mary's example, serving Jesus? I believe we can. We may not be able to anoint him with expensive perfume or give him a meal, but we can still serve Jesus. It can be something as minor as cooking a meal for someone else, or as major as helping a community rebuild after disaster. Jesus said in Matthew 5:41, "And whoever shall force you to go 1 mile, go with him too." We need to not only do that with people, but also while serving Jesus. So how do we go the extra mile serving Jesus? We need to sacrifice for him. We need to defend Jesus just as he defended Mary. The best way that I can think of is to spread his word, because the world is full of darkness and chaos. But this book, God's word, is the light that we need to be shining throughout the world. And I believe that this is a great way to serve Jesus. The world is losing its faith, and as Christians, it is our duty to restore it. And we can do that in many ways. Help the poor, as Judas suggested. We can also help the sick, or just be there for the community. So I ask this of you. When you go back home, to wherever it is you're from, Ohio, or Texas, or Nevada, or even here in Colorado, try and spread the word. Try and shine this light to your community in your hometown. Thank you very much.